All right, good morning. I'm Tina Martins, your marriage doctor. Guess what? Tina Martins Therapies, Marriage Therapist is on YouTube. Okay? As the marriage doctor is on YouTube. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tina Martins, the marriage therapist. Okay, most of my videos are going to be watching them in full in my YouTube channel. I think I'm going to drop the link in my bio so that you can quickly click on the link and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, thank you so much for those of you who have been watching my videos, liking them, and sharing them, and also making your comments. I want to say, God in heaven, we richly bless you this year 2024. All right, so in my last video, I said we're going to continue on the goal setting. I started the goal setting, one of the 7 life skills, and I said every marriage couple, should keep at their fingertips the 7 life skills, and then goal setting happens to be the number 2 of one of those life skills. In my last video, I started it and I said I'm going to continue in this next video. And today I said we're going to be talking about the essentials of effective goal setting and then the 5 pillars of change. Today we're going to see the importance of these 5 pillars of change. Now I wrote down here, I said there are keys necessary to set a goal and accomplish it. There are keys. Okay, and then for ease of understanding and learning, we will use these 5 pillars of change model. Now, these 5 pillars are born out of the principles that have been used to achieve goals, okay, and complete projects, rebuild walls, homes, nations, and lives. This is what I wrote down here concerning the 5 pillars of change. Okay, and now we're going to be taking them one after the other. I might not be able to talk about the 5 all at once today. I'm going to pick on just one of them, and I'm going to list out the 5 pillars so you can take them down. Get your Bible, get your paper, and pencil them down. Okay, number 1 of those 5 pillars is conviction. The number 2 is confession. The number 3 is commitment. The number 4 is courage. The number 5 is caution. All right, so today we're going to be talking about the number 1 of those 5 pillars, which is conviction. Now, before I talk about that, I want to talk about desire, because every one of us listening to me, we all have desires. Even as couples, as we started this year 2024, you all have desires, what you want to see accomplished. Desire is simply something, a strong feeling of what you want to see happen or what you wish to see happen. But when it comes to conviction, on the other hand, conviction is a strong belief of what you want to happen or not happen. Okay, so desire and conviction, they are 2 different things, because the wants of human beings are numerous, they are uncountable, they are unlimited. We all have wants every day, but the truth of the matter is that no matter how much wants you want, how much of your desire, okay, the things you desire to achieve or to change, if your desire is not strong enough, I can assure you, you will not be able to achieve them. Yeah, you will not be able to achieve them, because you can have a want and then maybe there's a distraction and then you simply just push it aside. That's why I say conviction and desire, they are 2 different things. But when a man is convinced about it, it's a belief. When a man has a strong belief, faith, trust, courage to do something, that man has perseverance. Such a person has patience. Such a person is a go-getter. He does not give up so easily on his desire or want whatever he wishes to achieve or whatever he wants to see change. So that's why I said conviction is one pillar, is one of the pillars. If you want to set goals for yourself in 2024 as couples, you must be convinced of that thing you want to achieve. I'm talking to you, if I want to achieve a thing, if I say I want to do this business now, whether I have the money or not, so long as I'm convinced that I want to do this thing. I don't know how it happens, but somehow I see myself, because why? I have that belief, I have that confidence, and I have that trust. Because what I want that will also help me is that I will see the end of that thing from the beginning. That's what gives me the push. So whenever you see the end of anything, the ability, the enablement, the strength, the courage to move and to do it and to achieve it, it comes upon you. And more so when you carry God along, because the one that knows the end from the beginning. Our God knows the end of our life from our beginning. So if you carry God along, God will simply walk with you to the end, because he knows the end. He knows the end of that thing you're about to do, that goal you're about to set for yourself. You know, it will take you to the end and bring you back to the beginning and help you to walk through to see how you can achieve that goal that you have set for yourself. So as couples, I want you to rest assured that this year 2024, even as fresh as it is, you can still sit down and set goals for yourself and be convinced about that goal. Right now, just like myself and my husband, we actually told ourselves we're going to be doing workout every morning. You know, we convince ourselves that we're going to do it because we got the awareness of what physical exercise can do to our body. We know that with physical exercise, it will help with our blood circulation, it will take away fatigue, it will also help to increase our energy level and all of that. So we saw the benefit of workout, of doing doing workout every morning. So even when we are tired sometimes it can be very challenging, but we have just told ourselves that it's attainable. It's something that we can do. Imagine this morning, all of you, those of you who are in those of us in Nigeria, we know how chilly the weather was this morning. It was so cool. It was so chilly. Ordinarily you want to sleep off. You want to say, oh no, let's take it, let's shift it to the next day. You know, I woke my husband up, I say, honey, oh yeah, it's time. Oh, he said, oh, are you sure? I say, yes, get up. We have to get going. You know, so that is how it is. A man that has conviction about a particular thing that he wants to achieve, you know, that man, you cannot discourage that man. It's difficult to get that man discouraged. It's difficult. That man has so much patience, belief, and has confidence, trust in that thing he wants to achieve. Just imagine somebody. So that's why you must set some smart goals, attainable goals. The attainable goals. And then one of these pillars I just talked about now, which is conviction, you must apply it to enable you achieve those goals, to enable you achieve that change that you want. I've seen people who wants to who are so determined, you know, they are desperate to travel out of the country. I know the desperation that will make them to go all the way. Some will have to go to the Sahara Desert. You know, they don't even care whether they will lose their life or not because of desperation. They are convinced that they believe, they feel that if they go to if they travel out of the country, they jump out of the country, they are going to have a better life. So conviction is more powerful, is stronger than desire. Because you can desire a thing when there are obstacles, there are barriers, you can decide to shift it aside and say, I beg, I won't kill myself. But when a man is convinced and he has set a goal, that this goal, I must build this house before the end of 2024. I must buy this car before the end of this month. I must do this before the end of... He has set attainable goals and achievable goals. And the man is convinced and he knows the importance of that thing he wants to achieve. Nothing stops that man. No barrier, no obstacle, nothing. You know, he will patiently, with perseverance, you know, achieve that goal that he has set for himself. So goal setting is something that everyone, you should do it. You, in fact, pencil it down, write down those things that you want to achieve this year 2024. It's very possible to attain them if you are determined. It's very possible, because a man that is convinced about a thing, is difficult for you to discourage that man. A man that is convinced about a thing, is difficult for you to change the mindset of that man. If you can create it, whatever you can create, I said in my last video, whatever you can create in your mind, you see yourself achieving it. If your mind says yes, your whole body will start responding to that thing your mind has said. So this year 2024, set achievable goals. I want to shed weight. It's achievable. Set your goals and be determined and be convinced about it. First and foremost, be aware of the benefit of shedding those weights. You know, once you get that awareness and you are convinced about it, that this is what the shedding of weight will do to me, I can assure you that you will achieve them. Let's take an example from the young man, the prodigal son in the Bible. This young man got to a point, he said, I have to go back to my father's house. I cannot be dining with pigs, so my father has so much money. So like I said, conviction is more powerful. I'm going to stop this video here today. In my next video, we're going to continue on the next pillar of change. See you in my next video. Like I said, go to my YouTube channel and then subscribe. And as you do that, God in heaven will bless you. I am your host, Tinamartins, your marriage doctor.